Welcome back to Science Vibes. I'm so excited to have you join me in today's video, where we're going to talk about the center of our solar system, the Sun. This giant ball of burning gas not only lights up our days but also plays an essential role in supporting life on Earth. If you're ready to dive into some fascinating facts about the Sun, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and let's get started. The Sun, our closest star, is a true powerhouse. It's by far the most important celestial body in our solar system, providing the energy and warmth needed to sustain life on Earth. But there's so much more to the Sun than just being the source of daylight. Let's explore some mind-blowing facts about this amazing star. First, let's talk about the size of the Sun. The Sun is absolutely massive. It's about 109 times the diameter of Earth, and if you could fit Earth inside the Sun, about 1.3 million Earths would fit comfortably within it. That's how enormous our Sun is. Despite its massive size, the Sun is actually considered a medium-sized star. There are stars out there much bigger than the Sun, but because it's so close to us, it has a massive impact on our planet and our lives. One of the most fascinating things about the Sun is its energy. Every second, the Sun produces an unbelievable amount of energy. Around 4.2 million tons of energy are generated each second through a process called nuclear fusion. This energy is what powers the Sun and radiates outwards to reach Earth. The energy is so vast that it would take about 8 minutes for the sunlight to travel from the Sun to Earth. Now let's dive into the structure of the Sun. The Sun is made up of several layers, each with its own unique characteristics. First, there's the core, where nuclear fusion happens. This is where hydrogen atoms are fused together to form helium, releasing enormous amounts of energy. The core is incredibly hot, about 15 million degrees Celsius. Next, we have the radiative zone, where the energy produced in the core slowly moves outward. It can take thousands of years for energy to travel through this zone. Above that, the convective zone is where hot gases rise to the surface, cool down, and then sink back down in a process known as convection. This helps transfer energy to the outer layers. Then, we have the photosphere, which is the visible surface of the Sun that we see from Earth. It's not actually solid but made of hot gas, and its temperature is around 5,500 degrees Celsius. Outside the photosphere, we have the chromosphere and the corona. The chromosphere is a layer of gas above the photosphere that gives off a reddish glow, while the corona is the Sun's outer atmosphere, which is millions of degrees hotter than the surface. The Sun has an enormous impact on Earth. It's responsible for the warm temperatures that allow life to thrive. Without the Sun, Earth would be a cold, lifeless rock floating in space. It also provides the light that drives photosynthesis, the process by which plants create food and release oxygen into the atmosphere. One of the most visible effects of the Sun is the solar cycle. The Sun goes through an 11-year cycle of solar activity, with periods of high activity, solar maximum, and low activity, solar minimum. During solar maximum, the Sun experiences more sunspots, solar flares, and coronal mass ejections, CMEs, which can cause auroras and even interfere with satellites and power grids on Earth. Speaking of CMEs, the Sun emits a constant stream of charged particles called solar wind. This solar wind can sometimes interact with Earth's magnetic field, creating the beautiful auroras, or northern lights, that we see near the poles. However, during solar storms, when there's a large eruption of charged particles, the solar wind can have a more destructive effect, potentially disrupting communication systems, GPS, and even electrical grids here on Earth. So, the Sun's activity plays a crucial role in shaping the conditions on Earth and in space. Now, you might be wondering, how long will the Sun continue to shine? The Sun is about 4.6 billion years old, and it's expected to remain stable for about another 5 billion years. After that, It will enter a phase called the red giant phase, where it will expand to many times its current size. Eventually, the Sun will shed its outer layers, creating a planetary nebula, and what remains will be a white dwarf, an object roughly the size of Earth but incredibly dense. Humanity has been studying the Sun for centuries, but in recent years, our understanding of the Sun has grown dramatically. We've sent probes like NASA's Parker Solar Probe, which is actually flying closer to the Sun than any spacecraft before it, and it's giving us invaluable insights into the Sun's behavior and its effects on space weather. So, as you can see, the Sun is much more than just a bright light in the sky. It's a powerful, dynamic star that shapes everything about life on Earth. From its energy production to its incredible influence on space weather, the Sun continues to surprise and amaze us. I hope you found these facts about the Sun as fascinating as I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing science content. Share this video with your friends who love learning about space and the wonders of our universe. Leave your thoughts or any questions about the Sun in the comments below, and let me know what other topics you'd like to explore. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.